Harper,
I was just trying to reach you.
where's Marie?
They won't let you talk to her. Listen, I don't think forensics on this stabbing are that important anymore.
You want to bet they eliminate her as a suspect?
Based on what?
For starters, she has limited range of motion in her shoulder because of an old gymnastic injury. There's no way she could have stabbed him.
With adrenaline flowing, anything is possible, shoulder injury or not.
She could not have killed him, and I can prove it.
She just made a statement to the contrary.
She what?
That's why I was calling you. She said she took the knife from Rivas. She tried to get away. They fought. She stabbed him. That's it.
Come on, honey, let's go home.
It's over.
Hey, I was just looking for you.
Lily, what happened to my John Doe?
Well, for one thing, he's not a John Doe anymore.
Since when?
Since MIT faxed over his records. He was an exchange student from Europe. That's why his prints were in on our system.
So then how'd you track him down?
His mother flew in for a visit. When she couldn't find him, she called the school and they called me.
Lily, you didn't release him yet, did you? Because I haven't finished my autopsy.
I moved him to the crypt. She wanted to view the body, make sure it's really him.
His mother flies in to visit him, and she's got to come and do it here. That's tough.
Is there anything I can tell her about who killed him or why?
I'm nowhere. What was the name, the victim?
Marek Novotny, I think that's how you say it. Does that mean something to you?
No.
Mirko.
Peter, I just found Mark Novotny's autopsy report on my desk.
That's right, I just put it there.
You listed the cause of death as accidental?
Mm-hmm.
Peter, how does accidental explain a broken neck, the blood loss, the trauma?
Think about it, it's the only thing that explains it.
I'm having a hard time seeing that.
Look, he was drunk. His apartment's right next to the park, so he went out to take a walk, maybe to clear his head. He slipped in a ravine, fell, hit some rocks and some branches, and that's how he got his injury.
Where are you getting this from? He took a walk in his underwear?
No, based on the vidity, his clothes were taken off after his death, maybe by some transient in the park. Maybe it's the same guy who called in the body but didn't want to leave his name.
What about the toxins? You said that there was wormwood in his blood.
Yeah, that turned out not to be significant.
Half an hour ago, this was murder, and you were without a clue. What changed?
I figured it out.
Peter, what are you not telling me?
Just listen to what I am telling you. It was an accident. Case closed.
Whatever you have, it better be good.
Oh, this exceeds good by leaps and bounds.
Oh, no, not this again.
Nigel's going to give you the Cliff Notes version this time, aren't you, Nige?
Yeah, if you insist. Right, okay then. Women tend to stab with an upraised arm, inflicting wounds with a downward angle. Rivas's wounds have a slight upward angle from a thrusting motion, typical of men. That's it.
I think we all know men tend to thrust, but that doesn't rule out Marie.
Yeah, but Marie's barely 5 foot tall. You see, the angle would have been much steeper. The wounds seem to suggest an attacker at least as tall as Rivas himself. Not only that, but one of the knife thrusts almost severed Rivas's third rib. That would have required considerable strength.
And then there's Marie. No blood on her or her clothes. No injuries to her hands, even though Rivas was hit by his attacker. Should I keep going?
She lied. Why would she lie?
Well, I can only think of one reason. To protect someone.
Like who?
Like her father.
Oh, sorry. I was under the impression this would just be the two of us.
Dr. Winslow, this is Marek Novotny's mother.
Miss Novotny, I'm very sorry about your son.
How is it that you know to call me Novotna because I am a woman?
I guess I must have picked it up someplace. I really... What can I do for you?
When I read your report, at first I did not understand.
Well, initially I did consider it a homicide.
But if you call it an accident, the police will not look for Marek's killer.
I'm afraid there is no killer.
How can you tell me this? I saw the body.
Miss Novotny, sometimes things aren't what they look like.
I don't think you're what you look like.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Don't you? I want a second opinion. Someone with experience, with an open mind.
Okay. I can request a second autopsy for you. I promise you the results will be the same.
Why do you protect the murderer? Why do you treat my son like this?
I have handled your son's cases. I would handle any case.
You're lying. Co pak si myslíte? Že nevím, kdo jste doopravdy? Proč nemučíte, abych mluvila anglicky?
I'm sorry. I can't help you.
I am so sorry. Excuse me. What was that about?
That was about you ambushing me, that's what.
What did Mrs. Novotny say to you?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. What the hell is going on here, Peter? You don't just walk out on her. She just wants answers about her son.
Trust me, she doesn't.
Come on in.
Garrett, I have major concerns with Dr. Winslow's handling of the Novotny case.
So much for small talk. This is about his finding of accidental, I take it.
How did you know?
I just read his report. It's very solid.
Is everyone going crazy around here?
Look, it's easy to mistake an unprotected fall for a homicide, even for a seasoned ME. As far as I'm concerned, Peter did an excellent exam.
Okay, even if that's true, there's more to this.
Like what?
Peter had this bizarre reaction to the victim's name. And then things got really heated between him and Mrs. Novotny.
You know as well as I do how emotional family members can be.
She spoke to him in Czech. Garrett, I'm trying to help Mrs. Novotny, but I'm in the dark here. I mean, if Peter has some kind of personal connection to this family, I need to know about it.
I can't force him to talk to you, Lily.
Then show me his personnel file.
Marie admitted that she killed the man. What more do you want?
The truth?
You calling my daughter a liar?
Yes. We've evaluated the evidence. It doesn't support her story.
That doesn't make any sense. If she didn't do it, why would she say that she did?
Well, we were hoping maybe you could tell us.
We stand by Marie's statement. Now, you need to leave.
Not until we talk to your daughter.
I will not allow you to go in there and stir things up. And what she needs is to get back to a normal life. We all do.
That's not going to happen, sir. This is a murder investigation.
You call it murder. I call it justice. Now get out.
We need to speak with your daughter. I'll arrest her for obstruction if I have to.
Bill.
Please.
Marie? There's some people here who...